It's hard to believe it's the end of August. I feel like I have missed a whole season. Really. My gardening season, my summer did not turn out at all like I had planned. These 2 boxes were supposed to have vegetables in them, but instead they had weeds. I just cleaned them out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill them. I have a composter that is full of 2 years of compost, and so I'm going to empty it into these 2 beds, top it off with straw, put cardboard on, and leave it for the winter. That should make the ground really nice, hopefully. I have a few tomatoes, not many. I still have a few cucumbers and a little bit of lettuce. What I do have is a lot of weeds and a lot of work because I haven't been able to be out here. It's been so hot and so humid that I just couldn't take it. I couldn't be out here. So everything has just really gone bad here. But yesterday I came out and I did a little bit of, well, actually I did these 2 beds yesterday. And before I came out, I was feeling actually quite bad. It's been a very stressful week and a half here in our little town, in our little municipality. I shouldn't even say town. And it's been playing on my mind and affecting actually everything I've been doing, to the point where I haven't been doing much. I didn't want to record a video. I didn't want to be outside. I didn't want to do any crafting, no knitting, no stitching. And then when I came out yesterday and I started working over there in the garden, all of a sudden I started to feel better, and I realized that this was the therapy I was craving, was my gardens and my yard. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what happened here. Our little community, the municipality, town, and the farms around, it's about 700 people. Not in the town, but in the municipality. It's a little rural farm town. Most of the people who live here have been born here, gone to school here. And then there's people like us who have moved here from somewhere else, but who have come to love this little town. So over a week ago, you can imagine how we felt when we heard that in our community there had been 3 murders and a suicide. All one family, well-known family to all of us, relative to lots who live here. It wasn't even shocking. Well, it was shocking, but it was just devastating. In our quiet, peaceful little farm town. And I didn't know the people. I wasn't close to them or anything. But it doesn't matter when it's a tragedy like that. It doesn't matter how well you know the people. It's home. It's home to them. It was home to them. It's home to us. It's where we live, where we get up every morning. and go to sleep every night. So it was a domestic issue. The three that were murdered were a grandma, a grandpa, and their son. And the person who took their lives was the partner of their daughter, or an ex-partner of their daughter. And he committed suicide after he murdered them. Senseless. And you have to wonder how things can get so bad in people's lives that this kind of thing has to happen. I know this happens everywhere. I know this. But it doesn't excuse our society for turning a blind eye on it, for offering no help to people who have social issues or mental issues or drug issues. And I'm not suggesting any of those are the case here. I don't know. But I think we have to do more. And I don't know what more we can do as citizens. We have to do more. So as you can imagine, this community is in mourning. And even though this community is in mourning, we have all been trying to help. So there has been a bank account set up for the surviving daughter and her children, who were the children of the man who did this. The grocery store will accept money for food for the family. And if you don't have money to give, then you can make a meal, a frozen meal, and take it to the place of her work. And they will put it in the freezer and make sure she gets it for her family. And that's just the start of things that are being done for them. And I don't feel better for talking about this. But you know, when I come out here, I do feel better. And I think this is where I'm going to be for the next while. Obviously, I have a lot of work out here. But it's healing just to be here. In this little town. In my little garden. In my little community of friends. We need not take anything for granted in our life. But we all need to realize how precious our life is and that of others. I wish we could be more like nature. More like that.